Good afternoon, Julio. Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, thank you so much again for your inquiry on our beautiful 2022 Toyota Rogue sitting here in front of me with only a touch over 11,000 kilometres for only $73,990 drive away. As we discussed over the phone, so obviously based up here in Cairns, so Pacific Toyota, I'm currently standing at 77 Mulgrave Road. This is the second of our two locations up here. We've actually got another yard up closer to outside of town, at 235 Mulgrave Road, where we keep all our Toyota Lexus showrooms and everything as well, all down the street there too. But obviously, like I said, just want to do a little bit of a walk around for you. This is obviously privately owned from down in the Redcliffe sort of area, and yeah, just an absolute glamour of a car. So can't wait to take you through it. Obviously, we don't touch any cars that have been written off, flood damage, hail damage, or anything like that. As you can see across the roof there, looking very tidy. Even better through the windscreen as well. Looks like a tiny little stone chip there. Very sort of minor. But that's about it. Otherwise, very tidy through the rest of that. As we come through the front bonnet, looking very tidy through there. Looks like just a tiny little stone chip just there. First, that's just all dust coming off with my finger. Super clean up through the rest of the bonnet. Again, just little bits of dust. Very tidy through the rest of it as we come through here. Super clean. Now I did tilt these wheels out for you so we can see them behind there too. So the beautiful Rogue black alloys there for you too. That one looks like it's in really good condition. Brand new tyres on these guys as well. As you can see, obviously all the treads all through there. And as you can see, literally brand spanking new. So little indicators obviously on the inside. As you can see in behind there through the suspension. Shockies, everything looking super nice and clean. Got all front parking sensors across the front here. Also got them in the rear there as well. Try and get that camera underneath so you can see as well. Super tidy all through the rest of the, down to the passenger side here as well. Also got those beautiful big black wheel arches. Again, tiny little bit of gutter rash just down that corner, but otherwise very tidy as well. Again, brand new tyres, of course, incredibly clean through there. Nearly looks like it's just rolled straight out of the showroom. So you obviously be in the Rogue. The advantage is you've got the 360 cameras, so we've got cameras at the front and back, and obviously all the sides there as well. Beautiful black side steps down there too. Keyless entry on these front ones, of course, and you've got all the blind spot monitors in both the mirrors there too. You got the beautiful sort of fake timber accents along here of the black on black. Electric windows the whole way through. Nice big genuine carpet floor mats there for you too. In the Rogue, we've got the updated JBL sound system in here too. So all tweeters and everything through the inside. The black on black. So good. Very nice and tidy on the inside here. Obviously your building compliance plates just there for you. A couple of faint sort of little marks there just when people sort of catching their shoes jumping in and out. You obviously got two bits of storage, so one up the top there, one down below, cup holders all through there as well. All your logbooks, manuals, everything's on the inside here. Like I said, obviously just under one service at the start of this year. So first service at Fed this year at 8,300 kilometres. So it doesn't get much better than that. Obviously not due till about February next year. So close all these up. Super tidy. And that's not actually window tint, that is literally just dark glass. It's privacy glass that they put on the back of these doors. So you can still get sunburn and everything like that, but the window tint we can do in-house for you, all before it heads in the truck. So obviously got the floor mats, the genuine ones under there. You got the 60-40 split with these guys, so you got this little strap that can actually hook around there and clip into itself. And we got a little bit of storage underneath, aircon vents all through the back. Tow bar tongue just over there because we take them off because we don't like, they're not real good for people's shins. All the argument separators in the middle there. We've got all the tie down points for your anchor points at the back there too. The whole works through there. Nice big black, obviously the fins with the accents. Down to the fuel inlet on this side too. Again, so just a tiny little mark on that wheel. Nothing bad though. Obviously you can see the spare in there, brand new as well. Right across the chassis, everything looking fantastic. Just down through the rest of the tailgate here for you as well. I mean, very minor little stone chip just there too. Beauty of the Rogue is obviously you've got these amazing, this cool as electric tailgates. So you simply push that button, so we've got forwards and backwards obviously. It's going to electronically roll that up for you. A lot more friendly than the ones with the straps or anything like that. Being the Rogue again, you've got all the marine carpet, heavy duty stuff all through the inside here. We've got the LED bars on either side to light those up for you as well. Along with obviously tight end points all through the inside there too. So these ones, a couple of tiny little, faint little sort of marks just along the top of that tailgate, nothing crazy. So again, with all the inside lining, so that just velcros up into place, like so. So if you ever want to take it out and wash it or anything like that, you can certainly do so. Pretty tidy on the inside there. Obviously, like I said, got the same thing on this side. It's going to close that up electronically for you. So once that closes, we can obviously lock the car and everything as well. Little reverse camera's tucked in here. Just get that camera underneath, got the tow bar right under those wheels. Rear parking sensors all across the back here. Tiny little mark just there, little scuff in that rear bar. Not too bad. That just looks like a little bit of a tiny one there too. Otherwise, the rest of the paint, this whole thing just looks so freaking tidy. I did notice a couple tiny little stone chips there that have already been touched up, but other than that, very tidy through the rest of the back here. Finally, just down to that last wheel for you as well. See through the suspension. Very tidy back there. So all inside child locks obviously on both those rear doors still. Tiny little markers there. Same thing, a couple little ones on the entry. Again, got the 40% side over here. So it gives you access to under there. Your jack and tools are as well. So you just obviously need both sides lifted up to be able to get to that. So that's just beeping to let me know that obviously the car is still running, and I got the keys in my pocket for you. But super tidy down the rest of the car. So obviously driver's side here. Full master controls over this side here with the window controls, central locking, window locks, the ability to obviously fold those mirrors in electronically from here too, and obviously the adjustments for the mirrors themselves all from there as well. Again, a couple sort of minor sort of scuffs just there on the entryway. Electric adjustments for here, so you got the height adjustments, back, forwards, backrest, everything all working perfectly for you. The genuine Hilux mats again. Bonnet release, fuel release. We've got the blind spot monitors, so you can turn those on and off. We've got obviously the camera view, so we can jump into those cameras at any stage. The DPF recall, one of the perks of being a Toyota dealer again, is that all the DPF recalls get done before they make it onto the yard. So again, something you won't get with private purchases. Obviously your idle ups, and then all those parking sensors as well. A couple of blank switches all around the joint, so if you ever want to put extra light bars or anything like that on there, you can certainly do so. Cup holders through the inside again. Obviously your push button start there. So we will jump in just a second. Throw you through the inside. Just turn that radio down. Alrighty, so only 11,145 kilometres, so incredibly low kilometres on there. Obviously, considering the average is about 20,000, so exceptionally low on that one. Definitely due for some fuel, but I'm sure I could probably sneak some in there for you. We've got a bunch of different, obviously, technology through the inside. You can control it all up from the steering wheel here too, so you've got all your radar detection. We can go between the different little menus on the inside here, so your average fuels, your navigation, what way you're traveling, all your music controls, the blind spot monitors, your lane departure, everything like that, all controlled through the inside here too. So a bunch of different settings that you can control and personalize and whatnot through the inside here. So there you go. All controlled from the right hand side of the steering wheel there too. Cruise control does normal stuff on the back. We can do obviously the adaptive cruise control there too. So you basically follow the person in front of you. The car's going to brake and accelerate as it needs to. Your lane departures there too. Again, you can turn all that off if you don't like them. Headlights are all up on the right hand side. Got automatic settings for those fellas. All your Bluetooth radio controls are up on the left, and your wipers of course on the left hand side there too. We've got the reverse cameras here for you as well. We've got two different views there, so we can obviously go from just the back view, or you can have that 360 there as well. So you can physically see the back bar there as well. So backing up to trailers and stuff like that's a piece of cake. And that 360 camera they give you from all four cameras, it's just an absolute blessing for parallel parking and reverse parking and trailers and all that kind of stuff. Just makes an absolute piece of cake with that 360 camera there for you. At any stage you can push this little button over there that I mentioned, so you push that, it's going to bring you that up at any time too. So while you're driving or whatever, you can do that too. So you can navigate between those, a couple different ones on the sides and everything as well. Your home button here is going to bring you to this every time, so we can jump straight into your sat nav, your music, your phone calls once obviously your calls are connected. Your little menu button there below it will take you to this one, so you can jump straight into the sat nav, your music, your phone calls, and of course your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is all compatible in this one as well. So you simply plug your phone in through the USB, and it'll project your apps, maps, and phone calls, Siri, all that kind of stuff up onto this screen itself. So it's pretty cool. Big fan of it myself. Fan speed down the bottom here in the middle, so you've got obviously the fan speed there. We've got the temperature totally independent for the left and the right hand side of the car as well. Obviously all your AC controls through there too. Definitely has cold air. We wouldn't be criminal up here to sell a car without it. We've got accessory plugs all through there, blank switches again, heated seats to the left and the right side of the car, your down hood ascent, so it's kind of like cruise control for coming down big hills. Nice with trailers and stuff like that. You've got your rear diff locks, traction control, everything all controlled from there as well. Heaps of storage through there, cup holders in the middle. Obviously with the shift down to drive, you do have the option to control the gears yourself from down there as well. Otherwise your normal driver is going to drive you plenty, no worries. Eco modes, power modes, you've got the obviously real genuine handbrake there, so good for full driving. We've got the inverter, 100 watt, 20 volt inverter plug in there too. What else? Heaps in here. We got solid handles the whole way around, including the driver's side. So obviously top bottom, so it makes it nice and easy for jumping in and out and everything like that, especially in crappy weather. We've got obviously mirrors on that side, sunny holders on there, and then no mirror on this side either. Now not due for another service, about 20,000 Ks, so plenty of life left on that one. You do have an SOS beacon as well, so part of the upgraded package with these guys as well. So you can actually sign up to a subscription service with that, which will make, obviously, if you ever have accidents and things like that, gives you an SOS button, so it's pretty cool. Otherwise, I did put that bonnet, so I do want to just quickly show you under there before we finish up. Now, of course, you do have two keys. So we've got obviously the genuine Hilux keys of these with the central locking on both of those. So the factory one's there, and of course the blank one there as well. So heaps of them. Always a good thing. And on the inside, so beautiful through that that firewall. Hilux is one of the few cars that still give you room on the back to put a second battery. Obviously got that main one at the front here, all the fluids through the inside. Incredibly tidy through there. Doesn't get much better than that. So again, mate, thank you so much for your inquiry. And yeah, cannot wait to hear your feedback soon.